Blog Talk Radio.
What's up, y'all? Y'all know I'm Robbie the Rummy, and tonight I will be interviewing Nappy J of Big Nappy Productions. This will be his second interview with me, actually, and he will be leading up from the past two interviews I did with Buckshot of the Underground Avengers, which was last night, and then Thursday was DJ Clay. So tonight, Nappy J is going to be speaking on his upcoming project, Juggalo Nation 3, and give us some info and some letdowns and so on and so forth, you know. So listen in. I see we got two callers, and I don't know which one here is Nappy J, so if I get the wrong person on, excuse me. So here we go. Nappy J, that you?
Hello?
Wrong person. Nappy J, that you?
If you got the 760 number, yes, that's me.
I wasn't sure. I had two other people on here, so I wasn't sure.
Oh, so. Okay. Well, hey, it happens. Dude,
so,
man, I'm following DJ Clay and Buckshot. I mean, how often is this? That's just like, damn, and that was your first interview and shit, so that's like
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you before you let us know about Juggalo Nation 3 on how you feel about being the next one on the upcoming from DJ Clay and Buckshot. I mean, that's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy, man. I mean, seriously, I got to give you props on how much your show here has come up. You know what I'm saying? And that's just amazing, dude. I mean, just major props, man. If I had an applause button over here, I'd be hitting the shit out of that thing right now, you know?
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah, it's crazy, though. But, yeah, man, if you want to, you know, let us know on some Juggalo Nation 3, you know, feel free to let us know.
Oh, okay. Well, the first thing I got to say about that movie is I've got about 35 minutes of that movie done at this point, and I don't know how long this movie's going to be because this time, okay, I'll put it to you this way, okay, the original film Juggalo Nation that went on YouTube a few years ago, I think I might have had like maybe 30 or 35 clips sent to me or something like that to make that movie, right? I didn't have a whole lot to work with. And then the next one was like around 75, 80, something like that, right? This one now it's over 200. I've got so much footage to work with, and I got to tell you, man, everybody that filmed for this movie did a great job. And I can also say everything that everybody remembers from the first two movies, like, you know, part one was pretty ghetto looking, but still, you know, I love it nonetheless. But part two, people notice, like, damn, like, you know, this is a huge improvement over part one, you know. So in other words, part two was a much bigger production. Now, part three, I'll just put it this way, man. It's like the production behind this one is just mind blowing compared to the first two. It's looking. This one actually has more of a feel like an actual professionally made documentary, despite the fact that it was shot by amateur videographers. it's really coming out awesome. I mean, seriously, November 5th, people are going to be like, damn, this is badass. I mean, I can't wait to show everybody how this movie comes out. Seriously, it's awesome.
What's to be expected in this movie? It's supposed to be, more stuff to it, obviously, than the first two, but is there anything special or spectacular that's going to be added in this one, or is it just going to be like the first two, just more higher production?
This is, okay, the first two, just like this one, were, also filmed by amateur videographers, like I said, right? This one is, exactly the same in that sense, except the footage I got. I mean, for example, is like, I've got Boondocks on this one shouting out Juggalo Nation 3, and DJ Clay's on there for a second. We've got Insane Clown Posse's and Psychopathic's attorney. We got an interview with that dude. And just a whole lot of, there's more Juggalos on this movie than the previous two by leaps and bounds. I don't even want to start mentioning names because I don't want to feel like I'm leaving anybody out, and it would take me to pretty much the entire interview just to name everybody off. So I'll just leave that up. Everybody's going to know when it comes out and shit. But the premise of this film, if anybody that for anybody out there that doesn't know, this is about how we've been labeled a gang, and not to mention people's reaction to the underground Psychopathic Records label really seriously coming up the last few years. For example, Mighty Death Pop reaching number 4 on the billboards and everything. And it's also about the direction that the Juggalo family, the Juggalo Nation, has gone in the last few years too. And there's good reaction. It's a lot of different people's opinions on the topics. And
okay.
The music on this thing is phenomenal. Like for anybody that doesn't know, Boondocks is on the album. He put a song on here. Let me open this up here. I don't have everything quite memorized. Okay, we got Mattis Red Crow, Boondocks, Deadly Poisons, Purple Rock, Footy Grimes, Trip C, Hell the Monster, Murder Man 702, Fatty Garcia with Kid Crusher, The Killa Coma, Diminutive Devil Boy featuring Buckshot, Raya, a.k.a. Child's Play Ninja, Johnny Carnage, The Axe Murdering Serial Killers, Beastmaster. Then we got Disc 2 that's coming together right now. The newest band on my label, they're called Fueled Hate. I'm uploading a music video from them right now to my channel, as a matter of fact. Spawn of Abel, also from my label, makes an appearance. Let me see here. We've got ESPs, the group Trip C, up on there. And this is one I've never mentioned. This is one that this one artist that just got on the album this weekend. Now, I always thought it'd be awesome as hell seeing that we got Boondocks, a track from Boondocks. We got a track featuring Buckshot. I was like, man, it kind of sucks we don't have anything from Clash. That would kind of, that's part of the Underground Avengers and shit. Well, I'm pleased to announce that as of today, he does have a track on the album. So, yeah, this is gonna be huge.
I see you're beginning to get big too. You're getting noticed as well.
Yeah, yeah. I guess you could say that. I'm still the same dude as I was before that, but it's like at the same time, it's like I can't believe that I'm actually working with some people that I'm such a huge fan of. And it's just a great experience, man.
Yeah, I'm currently actually in talks with Boondocks myself about getting him up for an interview as well. And I'm also currently waiting on rescheduling for Cloud 2. I was supposed to get him a few weeks ago, but there were some circumstances. But we're currently in talks with that. And then, of course, last night I had Buckshot. So
yeah, I wanted to listen to that show, but I was out kind of partying and shit. So yeah, I'll have to keep that later.
Yeah. There's an archive link for the Buckshot one, so you can tune into that later. But you noted that there was a new band that you got, Field Hate. What's there to be expected for them?
I'm actually uploading a music video from them as we speak. I just started the upload right before I called you up and everything. It's a song. It's called The Rant. I know as a fact it's going to be right up your alley, dude. This is like some heavy metal type shit. This band actually, because we signed them, I actually decided we're going to change the name of our record label up. It's now actually called Big Daddy Nappy Productions International Records. These guys are out of England. So we've gone over the Atlantic. We have now just gotten past U.S. borders at this point, and, you know, I couldn't be any more thrilled. I mean, I never thought that in the first year that we started this up as a record label that we'd be working with this kind of talent around the world at this point now. And I'm just like, just crazy.
Now, is Field Hate a band that's just starting up, or are they actually known, or are they only known from where they're from, or
they're basically known from where they're from, you know what I mean? And I've been playing their music for a lot of my friends, going to parties, cranking their shit. People just been loving it, and I'm like, yeah, these guys are like just a great fit. And you know, this is heavy metal. Like I try to tell people, this is not all about trying to be another Juggalo record label. You know what I'm saying? This is not. This is just straight up underground. This is about helping bands get noticed out there, help them sell some shit. You know, just, you know, that's how the underground works. Is everybody helping each other out. And I'm just thrilled to be a part of that now. But yeah, by the time this interview's done, the video will be up on the internet.
And with your current artists that you got already signed, do you have any upcoming albums that's going to be released, or you're holding out until Juggalo Nation 3 is complete and then release albums, or how's that all going to come about?
All right. Well, on Halloween, okay, we are releasing the Juggalo Nation 3 soundtrack for free. On the same day, we're also releasing John Carnage's Insane Thuggalo album out. Now, this album was originally supposed to come out last July. And, well, the thing is about our label is, like, you know, we're all human here and stuff. Shit happens. We all have regular jobs besides all this. And, you know, everyday drama. In this case, my homie John Carnage, one of his friends died. He was a close friend to him and shit like that. So they pushed the album back a few months. And, you know, just because someone has a contract with me, just, you know, if shit like that happens, I'm not going to pressure them. Like, no, fuck that, you know, you got to get to work. No. And I'm really glad I waited for this, because I just heard the album in its entirety the other day. This thing is half heavy metal, half rap. And I know that sounds like kind of an odd combination. The rap songs and the metal songs are not. It's not rap metal. It's two different genres. It's crazy the way this thing goes together. And this is like the heavy metal stuff. Also, can compare it to. It's like old classic 1980s, early 90s type of shit. Like it's just crazy sounding, man. I think a lot of people are gonna dig this. And the rap stuff, he's sticking with the wicked shit.
Great. So, for each album that you plan on releasing off the label, are they all gonna, you know, be up for free download, or are they gonna be sold locally, or what's gonna go on with that? Are you gonna put them up on like a iTunes or something, or?
Yeah, we're gonna keep all of our options open. Like we're gonna be releasing as far as in stores, because we've got basically only 2 locations that we work from. Over here in California, then Tulsa, Oklahoma, with Chris Myers. And I'll be selling CDs locally in the stores, and then wherever I can go from there and everything. It's mostly going to be like up on iTunes, and if people want me to physically ship them the CDs and shit, I'll do that too. You know. And but from what I understand, CDs are going out. Unfortunately, it's going to be all digital download in a couple of years. And my goal is to actually keep the CD thing going. 'Cause I'm just not cool with that shit.
Yeah, but they said back in 2008, 2009 that CDs were going to go out because of the downloading thing. But here's 2012, and it's still going, so I don't think it's going to go.
Hey, you know what? All we can do is just kind of roll this, see what happens. But, I mean, regardless, we're still going to produce physical CDs. And I'll tell you what, I mean, we really went all out with this. Like, you know, when people buy this CD from John Carnage, from our label, we really went all out in the production of this. I mean, you'll see. It's an amazing album cover we put together.
So, with the label, what would you say the future could lead for you guys? Like, do you guys think you're going to, you know, make it up big, or do you going to just continue being like some sort of like underground indie label, or what do you have for the future planned?
Hey, you know what? Right now, from the looks of it, because of the genres of music that we produce, which is like rap, like the underground style, wicked shit type rap, we do metal and we do punk. And the types of music that we're doing is probably going to keep us underground, but, you know, I'm cool with that. But then again, if something comes off this label that sells and it ends up going platinum, hey, that's cool with me too. You know, it's like I have honestly, these artists that are on my label, they're all amazing, and every one of them deserves success.
Right. So, what do you have in mind, you know, when albums come out and whatnot? Do you guys, you know, gonna continue doing like music videos, or are you gonna just do like promos, or how do you plan on making these albums go up and coming, get noticed and whatnot? Because I noticed that you guys only have a couple music videos out. I think one was for what was that one? The one where, you know, they split or something. You had to find a new drummer or something. You're damned if I remember.
Spawn of Abel.
Yeah, them. I know you did a music video for them, and you just said that you got one for Field Hate. Do you guys have any more in productions or coming in the future that was in talks?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I'll be doing music videos for absolutely everybody in the label, but one that I'm really looking forward to as far as what we got planned right now is it's going to be Johnny Carnage's debut video from his upcoming album. This one, we're actually going to be filming it at it's a local Halloween haunted house called Feelin' Fear Farm, right? And this place has been on the Travel Channel, all that. And this is going to be the very first time we've ever had a professional film crew filming for us. We're going to have like all the Hollywood style special effects, all that shit. And that's going to be out in like about the next month and a half.
Right on. And do you have any future like shows, like performances you guys are planning, or you have in talks with for dates and whatnot? Or what's going on?
Yeah, a few of them. First of all, like next month we got Johnny Carnage's CD release party. It's going to be in Apple Valley, California. That's all I know right now. I don't even know what club it's going to be at yet, but it's going to be sometime shortly before Halloween. And we're still working on the whole lineup where we're going to have it and stuff. Other than that, we are planning another Nappy Fest. Now, we did have some problems with the last one because, unfortunately, one thing I overlooked with that show is that it was a cross genre show, and it caused a lot of problems. Like a lot of people were like, "Oh, I'm cool with metal, but I don't want to hear rap," or "I'm cool with rap and I don't want to hear metal," and they didn't show. So the next Nappy Fest will be an all heavy metal show, which will be, and then afterwards will be followed by all rap, and then following that will be all punk. So we're just going to kind of jump around from different genres, not in the same show.
Is that all going to be set for more towards the end of the year, or is that going to be like the beginning of 2013, fresh kickoff?
All that right now is like we don't have any dates set up as of yet, but we just want to kind of see how we can roll with all this, because we got an extremely tight schedule with different releases. I mean, on top of everything else, we've also got Murder Man 702's next album coming out on December 21st, 2012, and and then of course Juggalo Nation 3. I do basically all the video editing and production myself, so I stay on a pretty tight schedule. And besides, I also have a regular job and stuff.
Right. So I know you did mention to me that you had a lot more info and stuff that you want to lay down. Is there anything that you're missing that you wanted to tell us, or?
Let me think for a second. I'm not even in front. It's been a long-ass weekend.
I hear that.
There's some stuff that is going to be coming out in the future from us and everything. We do have other artists signed on. And, from Hawaii, we've got Cat Cataclysm. She's our female rapper from our label. It's pretty badass. Also, we've got a rock and roll band. It's like indie rock style. I don't know if you've ever heard the term college rock before. That style. So we're going all over the place with everything here. It's like we're not sticking to one genre of music. And although I am a juggalo, I don't stick with just the juggalo stuff, because like I said before, I'm not trying to imitate Psychopathic Records here.
Right. So did you? The Field Hate. I know you said that they're international and whatnot. How did that all come about with you guys signing them and meeting up? Like, did they contact you through email, or did you guys actually meet up personally, or how did that come about?
Well, Field Hate actually heard of us. They contacted my co-producer, Chris Myers. He runs stuff over in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and they contacted him. He contacted me about it. I got online, I checked him out. I was like, holy shit. And the only way that, a lot of times, the only way I could contact artists is say via telephone or whatever, but this is international rates. I can't afford that shit. So me and my wife actually Skyped these guys. And we got the contract agreement completely done through the internet, just like that and stuff, because the distance. I mean, I'm in Southern California. They're out in England. That's a long damn way. You know what I'm saying? So, but speaking of which, it's just crazy to me that a band out of another country would actually come seeking our labels. The word of mouth about us must apparently be getting seriously out there for bands in different states, in different countries, to actually come to us like this. It's wow.
Right. So, being that they're in a different country, are they planning to come out here to do, actual personal work, or are you guys just gonna do stuff?
Yes,
via,
absolutely. We are planning some shows for next summer.
All right. Cool. Well, I see you got about 5 minutes here. Is there anything else you wanna let us in on?
I'm sorry, what?
I said we have just a few minutes here. Is there anything else you want to let us in on?
I would like to actually give my wife, a lot of people call her the Juggalo Care Bird, my wife, Catherine. She is working on a project. It's similar to the Juggalo Nation series. It's called Juggalo Nation. And, hey, if anybody wants to holler at me through my YouTube or my Facebook, that'd be great, getting in contact with her and everything. I'm going to be co-producing and helping her get this movie together, and she's pretty excited about it. So then it will be a Big Daddy Nappy production, just like the 3 Juggalo Nation movies. And I was also thinking, I've been putting a lot of thought into this, but a lot of people are asking me if there's going to be a Juggalo Nation Part 4. And right now I don't know about actually coming up with a movie of that title, but I was thinking here in the next couple of years, after we get a higher budget on our cameras, after we can afford to travel some more and everything like that, we're actually going to be filming another movie called Juggalo Nation. And we're going to film the whole thing ourselves, and we're going to go from city to city to state, get the interviews ourselves. And it'll be the first one on a 100% huge budget.
Right on. And with there being currently a Juggalo Nation 3, do you have any intentions in the future, setting actual, DVDs, making bundles, setting up orders, stuff like that, or are you just going to continue with the whole free downloading type thing, or what do you have planned for the future?
Well, the thing is about it is that I've given, between the first 2 films, I've given out over 400, somewhere around 500 DVDs, and this is stuff I give away for free. I've always covered the shipping and everything else. Now, whether or not I'm going to ship out any DVDs this next time around, it all depends on my financial situation, because it's expensive. Very expensive. I don't make any money whatsoever from it. And, I love doing it, but at the same time, it's like if my money's too tight to do it, then forget it, But no matter what, there will be a downloadable version of it, regardless. And it's going to be an expanded version, stuff that I can't put on YouTube.
Right on. And you noted that your wife, she has a Juggalo Nation or something like that. Do you guys have any ideas for a releasing, or do you have any ideas for a soundtrack to be up, or some kind of promos, or what's going on with that?
We are putting we're putting the movie and a soundtrack together, just like we are with this movie. She has one track from it. For the life of me, I can't remember who it's by for some reason, but it will be released 1 year after Juggalo Nation 3 comes out, which will be November 5th, 2013.
Right on. Well, maybe, to help promote that and get that up and notice, maybe I can get her up on here for an interview, help her out a little.
Yeah, I know she'd be more than happy to do that. Right on.
Right on. So, yeah, we'll figure that out. But we have a little over a minute here. Is there any, shout-outs you'd like to make?
Hey, man, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that's made Big Daddy Nappy Productions international records what it is. Big shout-out to everybody that watches my videos on YouTube, the Juggalo Nation fans, and everybody that's ever helped me put these big, massive videos together. And I'll tell you what, when Juggalo Nation 3 comes out, you're going to be like, damn, you're going to love it. Everybody's going to love it, hopefully. But I just wanted to say thank you to everybody. And, hey, thank you for having me on. Anytime,
just hit me up, and I'll be sure to figure something out to get you on. Anytime.
Right on. Appreciate that.
Yeah, anytime. But, see, we're running low on time here, so is there anything else you'd like to say before we get off the air?
Whoop, whoop, much clown love.
Whoop, 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 much clown love, man. I'll talk to you later.
All right, man. Peace.
All right, man. Later. All right, well, there you have it. There is Nappy J of Big Nappy Productions, who has gone international with the label. He has received some info on Juggalo Nation 3 and a soundtrack, and also his wife, Catherine. She's also going to be putting out a Juggalo Nation next year, November 5th of 2013. Nappy J also noted that he has an international band signed called Field Hate, and is currently in the midst of uploading a music video on his channel, so be sure to tune into that. But thanks for tuning in, and much love. Later.